If I had to describe the occupied city in one word, that would be pivotal.
In one word, that would be unexpected.
I think I would go for dramatic. The occupied city, New York and the American Revolution, is the Museum of the City of New York's tribute to the 250th anniversary of American independence, but it's through a particular lens, the lens of New York City. It shows how the revolution shaped New York and New York shaped the revolution.
What we've done here is really presented a fresh take on the American Revolution. We're talking about a piece of New York City's history that is foundational to it. These are some of the darkest and least known years in the city's history, as well as the most important. But it's also a way, when you shift the lens from other places to New York and look at the American Revolution, it's a brand new way to look at a piece of history that people think that they know very well.
The story of the revolution is about military might, but when it comes down to it, we're talking about people. We're talking about connections, the idea that this was a complex situation that was upon people. And I think the thing is for us to not just accept it at face value and really try to get to the heart of the matter, to try to find a better meaning and a better understanding of what life was really like during this time period, and how the parallels that we can draw from the past and how they connect to situations that we are experiencing today.
Key partner in this was Ubisoft. They digitally recreated the entire landscape of New York City during this period, millions of dollars of technology with a crackerjack team of historians. So that's really sort of brought this to life in a way that I think will be enjoyable to people.
I hope visitors will see a long history of conflict and resilience in not just the city's history, but in the nation's history.
The National Archives agreed to lend the Book of Negroes, also known as the Inspection Roll of Negroes. This is really one of the most important documents in our nation's history. It's the record of the Birch trials, which were hearings that were held to determine whether people who had fled slavery and had come to New York behind British lines would be entitled to leave the city and become free people at the end of the war.
I think that this is a really great opportunity for people on the street to learn something about this city's history and this country's history that it's mind-blowing. The more you know about this story, the crazier it gets. And really, looking at the American Revolution from the point of view of New York City totally does change. It totally changed my view on the American Revolution.